There we go.
So I messed up. But this is I didn't progress it. This is the first line. So you take on a great and dangerous quest.
He was trying to do some stuff and he
Master
fucked up.
Surya
I
is
accidentally
right
walked
to
too close to
caution you
this
against
person.
the Elder.
And I pooped a mountain. Should have took a picture.
When Teclito was standing, they were the most powerful sorcerers the world had ever seen.
You know? Ghost boobs. I approve.
They've had 1,000 years to perfect their arts. One can only begin to imagine how powerful they've become. Should you find the Elder, I believe you can locate the relic that the Coven took years ago. My father, the once High Priest of the Amaranthine Orbis, entrusted this to me before the uprising. It is a key to the Coven's inner sanctum. Many things have changed in the last millennium, but the Coven is deeply rooted in tradition and ceremony. This key should still unlock the secrets of the Coven's temple. I have suffered a great deal of guilt for the sins of my father. This is the least I can do to help bring my brethren to peace.
Oh, sorry. Alright, let me a shot.
Jeez.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know I could do that. That's actually really handy. Okay. I think I took the up top here too, so I think I do need to reload it. I can do another one of these, I think. Yeah. Is this strength or is this... That's okay. Alright, let's reload the area. Yeah, but I'm really dreading the drive. The worst part is that, like, if I would have known it would have been this much for the rental, I could have still been around the same cost just to fly over. Like, when it initially did that big jump that I was saying that I, like, backed off after that, that would have been about where I'm spending now. But that being said, I wouldn't have to drive, which would be so much nicer. Despite me hating heights, I actually have no problem with planes, so.
You're inside. You can see less.
Yeah, I don't know. I even look out the windows. I don't know. There's something about flying that I've always been like, really.
You could bring your Switch and play games.
I will never bring my Switch on a plane. So no, I'm good.
That's what it's meant for.
No, especially when I'm in public surrounded by assholes that I don't know. Absolutely not. Next thing I know, I got like a 10-year-old throwing peanuts at my Switch.
That's why they make systems portably.
Yeah, but the problem is they also make kids, and they're a problem.
You were a kid.
Yeah, I know, and I am a problem.
I was a kid.
And you were, I'm sure you were a problem.
Hell
From
no.
those stories I heard, fucking submarine sandwich from your aunt, you know, like, you're definitely a problem.
That's her own fault.
That's on you, Mr. Demanded.
I don't like the taste of honey mustard.
Learn to like it. How was that?
You learn to like food you don't like.
Alright, well. Listen, children are bad. They're all bad. And that's just how it is. Can I just fucking get a strength thing? I've gotten like 10 staminas. What is happening? Okay, I'm not gonna buy that one.
I was an angel.
I died. Might not have been the worst kid. I think you probably were pretty decent, all things considered. I just never gonna get strength.
Angel. You know, for so much being an angel, really, shit. I don't know where we're going with this. 100% don't know where we're going with this. I'm gonna stop there because I actually don't know where I'm going with this.
Can I please just get a strength? Oh my god, thank you. No, that's Dex. God. Here's the rest of the stream, me just looking for it.
Sure. That's why I'm doing something in the meantime when you find your string thing.
don't know if I'm going to. Just seems like this is not happening.
I'm like, I have something I'm remembering, so might as well do it when I'm remembering it. I have so many sleeves. I need to not buy more sleeves. I have pink sleeves. Where is the pink sleeves? Do you remember buying stuff and you don't know where you put it?
Not anymore, but yes. Now my room's set up the way I have it, and now I don't.
Because that's me all the time.
Yeah, I mean, but that's I mean, I was like that, but that's because I had like piles all over the place where I could just squeeze things in. So once you can put them in like one solid place, then I feel like it's way more easy to deal with.
Is it though?
Yep.
Even then, like when you're out and about, you just don't forget. Just don't like forget stuff.
Is there like something like genuinely not gonna stop me from getting this? Okay, I'm gonna at least apply the other ones that I've got. So I need strength on that one, that's all I need. I can put stamina on this. And then I can do block critical on this.
I mean, I feel like I just unnaturally forget stuff. Where I put my stuff. But it ain't in there. Am I just insane and I never had pink sleeves?
That's out. This is the same part. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, there's another box I can look through, but I'm not going to drag that over.
There's something going on here. I guess I just can't do this armor, so I'll just move on.
I mean, losing 2 strength isn't going to be bad.
No, it's gonna be 6 altogether. There's 3 on each that I'm losing, and there's 2 pieces of armor that I don't have it, so I'm gonna be losing 6 strength. That's a lot. That's a lot less damage.
I think
Was it this way? No, that's right. Okay, I gotta go all the way around. Okay, yeah, I want me to go to a new area, so.
I think you're underestimating how much damage less damage you're going to be doing.
I think you're over. No, wait, you said that backwards. I would be overestimating. You're underestimating. So yes, I agree with you then. I'm underestimating probably. Probably a lot more than I even think. I don't take a lot of damage right now anyway, so it's not the biggest thing. Yeah, but that'll affect my attack damage, and I don't want to affect that right now.
But you're slaughtering everything.
Yeah, because of my current attack damage.
You're still gonna slaughter everything.
Not. It's really like they're not doors. They're just like gone now.
Yeah, they take the doors away.
But like, there's not even a spot for them. Well, they take the whole door frame off too. Story.
Wow, that was a long step.
It really was. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Apparently, Jim Carrey said that he's gonna retire from acting after Sonic 2 comes out and done with all the premieres and stuff.
Yeah?
Yep. So let's hope they weren't planning on doing a Sonic 3.
Is that official?
Oh, he did say it publicly. But he's still a person, so he can always back out. But that's what he said. And honestly, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be super surprised anyways. He's a very... Honestly, from everything I've seen, he seems like he's very worn out of the whole Hollywood business anyways. You know, he had a really active career in the 90s, early 2000s, so... And he's also creative in other ways, too. Like, he paints a lot, and so I don't even think for the artistic aspect of it, I don't even think he wants it as much as he used to, you know.
Sure.
But I might be wrong. That's just from what I've gathered and all that stuff, like interviews and stuff that I've seen about him. It does seem like he's definitely like getting to the point, though. It doesn't surprise me. Also, speaking of actors getting out of the business, Bruce Willis. But that's not from his own choice, unfortunately. He's been diagnosed with something that's gonna, like, slowly take away the ability for him to talk and even, like, walk. I forget what it says with an A.
Amnesia.
Not that one. It's like Atheros or something like that.
I know, it's just amnesia is the first thing that came to my mind.
So yeah, he announced a few days ago that he is officially retired from acting. He's also, I mean, fairly older, so again, he's had a very good run, all things considered. Just sucks, especially when it's something like that, when it's health related, that's just gonna slowly affect you.
Yeah, it's not good.
Because even outside of acting, I mean, that just affects your personal life, so it's not fun.
Wait, dodgeball man?
Yep.
Just freeze him.
He froze me. He listened to you, Nick. What are you doing, giving the enemy advice?
I think you're not doing it.
The funny thing was, like, right before you were saying that, I was pushing the button, but he froze me before it went off, so...
That's not the time to freeze them. There's no one there.
I forget which buttons I'm pressing. Oh, so many corridors.
Pretty sure once you beat this third portion, there's one more portion of the game, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. It was chapters, and there's 4 chapters or something.
Yeah.
Whee! That's something, but I'm gonna shoot it over here first. It's 2 more enemies. Oh, fuck you. Taste my lightning, you fool! Desert of the Dead.
So they want you to go beyond Desert of the Dead. So this is just a advancing.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
No. Hey, I'm outdoors again. I'll take it.
Are you though?
It's a desert.
Of the dead.
Who has
What if it's Dead of the Desert?
It's outdoors.
Beyond the Desert of the Dead.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I've been listening to the story, Josh.
I try to, but it's just very boring. I'm back in high school in history class.
Which is why I always passed history.
I like history. I just hate being told history. Just like I'm very bored listening to the story the way they're presenting it. Who knows? Maybe if they was presented in a different way, I would like it. It's just boring.
I should probably pick up that Vita, shouldn't I?
Double check to make sure that like it'll be good to go, because honestly we're probably gonna have to, there's a lot of stuff, it's like impossible access. We're probably gonna have to mod it.
No, not that Vita. If I get a Vita, it's for me.
Okay, well that's really go ahead. As a white though, horrible option personally, but if you like it, I mean, it's whatever. I just don't like white personally, 'cause it's just
That's
so
what's
gross.
That's what's getting me right now. Is white cheaper than black?
No, they should be probably about the same cost. I'm assuming that was like one was with a game. The black
Yeah,
one's
it came with
also-
the Assassin's Creed Liberation.
the game that they immediately ported and made the Vita obsolete.
Yeah.
So I need to finish that one. That was during my time where I was like, I gotta switch to PlayStation, don't I? And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna stop playing this on Xbox then.
Ooh, there's a red and black one. Oh, it's Japanese.
Yeah, they have a bunch of colors, but I think
Most
for
of
the
them are
US,
Japanese.
I think only has
Black and white.
black and white. I didn't even know the white one was ours, but it makes sense because I was gonna say I know there's like 2 or 3 US ones, but that's it.
Yeah. 126 loose, so it's about the same price. I think I'd rather get a black one.
Black is better.
I mean, it would match my white Switch, and it would match my white PS5.
Which is not gonna stay white.
Well, yeah. But I mean, at some point I will
White Switch was a mistake. So
I will be swapping the color of the PS5, so.
yeah,
You already did.
I did.
Which is actually really shocking that you still did.
Listen, it is just so ugly that I had to. It's still an ugly system, but at least it's black now, which is significantly better.
Alright, I'm gonna tell Trey to sell it.
Oh,
Oh, I never replied to your text. Alright, done.
Sweet, thanks. What did you text me?
I don't know, that's a mystery.
KK slider, nice. I'm gonna put that back in my pocket.
Done. Yeah, I think I'd rather wait for a black one. The white one looks cool. But I think the killer thing that gives it away, reason why I don't want it. If I had black, it's the pump sticks.
Yep.
They're white as well.
They're gonna kick real gross real quick.
I'd rather, if it was black thumbsticks,
Oh
I think
yeah, that'd be
okay.
fine. Yeah, no, I agree. Because it's really glossy. So that being said, it'd probably be pretty easy to clean the part of it, but not the thumbsticks. That would be a nightmare. And it just would get so. Honestly, I mean, look at the nunchucks like for the Wii. Like all those white joysticks, those are all disgusting now. So except for mine, I have clean hands. Really over these snowball throwing skeletons.
I waited this long for a good black one. That's my philosophy.
The other thing, is there any games that you're like looking for on that?
Well, there's always JRPGs.
Well, what do you mean by that? Specific ones. Because the PSP had a lot of them, but like, there's honestly not a whole lot. They have a couple of Tales games on there, but I think they ported them off the PS Vita. So that's the thing with the Vita, especially if you just want one for your own use. I'm not sure if there's a whole lot that. I mean, there might be still a couple things, and either way, I get that if there is. I'm trying to think of one that's exclusive that you would need a Vita for. I will say, definitely, it's definitely the best way to play Persona 4. So. Although wait, but then they just like port that to everything.
It's on PC.
Yeah, so that's. Take that back. Is it Golden that's on the PC, or is it just normal? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if they actually ported Golden.
That is on the Vita?
What?
Irregular at Magic High? That must be a Japanese only one. Muppet Movie Adventure, man.
They do have the Sly series on there.
That is one.
I need to get that one still. I need to get. I have the playable version for the Vita, like downloadable, because they have like cross-buy for PS3, but I do not have a hard copy for PS for the Vita. So I finally got Killzone though.
Oh, here.
That was a cheap one. I just needed to get a good copy of it.
Let's see here. Guess there really isn't a lot. I think Fly was the big thing.
Yeah, but all those are also on the PS3 though. That's the thing. So I mean, like, hey, don't get me wrong. If you want a PS Vita, go for it. I just am curious what you were actually looking for it, because like the whole reason I bought it was for Silent Hill, and then also Touch My Katamari, which.
Yeah, there's also a decent amount of Japanese like store exclusive games.
Yeah. Which, I mean, hey, those count, but if they're JRPGs, you're not going to be able to understand at all what's happening, so.
Unfortunate, I know.
Yeah, no, the like, 100%, like, Silent Hill, Book of Memories, and then, Touch My Katamari, those are why I'll never get rid of. Especially Katamari. That Katamari is my favorite Katamari, so only on Vita. But no,
see, there is a Yeast game, there is a Tales game, there's Persona.
I forgot East is ported. Or actually, no, not ported.
There's Odin Sphere, Disgaea.
Odin Sphere is ported though. I'm pretty sure this guy is reported as well.
Oh, you see that the Bloodstain is doing a crossover with Child of Light?
Yeah, it did.
It's very weird.
They've had a crossover with the other game, Kingdom of something. For a long
Mind
time.
Zero. Mind Zero is a first-person dungeon crawler. You fight as there with your minds. That's a JRPG. There's a couple JRPGs that look really good.
Alright.
JRPGs are the biggest reason why I want this system.
Yeah, but there's the problem. The thing is, at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that they're not like they're not on other systems. So there's a lot of the stuff on Vita has been ported. So
I know,
the
but if I could try to play it on its original device.
trust me, I say this for as someone who genuinely likes that too.
Vita's
It's not worth it for a lot of them. Some things are cool, and especially if they take advantage of the actual like system and like the back touchscreen controls. That's why like Touch My Katamari, there's no way they'll ever be able to port it, and I love how they how it fully utilizes the Vita. Tearaway was one of those ones too, where it's like they ported it, but it's not worth playing on anything but the Vita, because the Vita like fully utilizes everything.
Yeah.
But when you got games like that, when they're just trying to show off a story and like that, the handheld part, that's cool, but graphic-wise, it really, it's a huge difference when you see the stuff that's ported and what's not. Like Gravity Rush is a great example. That one was like, even for being cel-shaded, it looked pretty rough at the time, in my opinion, and then they bring it over to the PS4 and it's just like way better to play there. So
Yeah.
except for it's way cheaper to get Gravity Rush on PS. Fortunately, they made a sequel that never came to Vita. So yeah, I really didn't like the game that much.
Apparently, there's been rumors with PlayStation trying to make a new handheld.
I want Xbox to make a handheld.
It won't happen.
Why not?
Xbox doesn't care about the handheld market. Their handheld market's tablets.
Actually, I'm just kidding. I don't want them to make. I don't want anyone to make a handheld. We're gonna actually have one.
Well, I think Nintendo will always have handhelds.
Well, hey, if they want to continue making hybrids like this, I'll take it. But I would prefer them not making an exclusively handheld system. And same thing with PlayStation. Just rip on the Switch.
Are we coming up to a new Nintendo console soon?
If we follow the years, yeah, we were 5 years for them, and we have 2 years left before they would be the 7-year lifespan of a system. But that's not always a guarantee either. I mean,
The Switch is doing fine.
It is, and Nintendo likes to hold. Nintendo's also like the type of ones that hold on to their system a little longer than the rest, especially if they do well. Like look at the DS, that lasted for like way fucking long.
Well, are you including the 3DS in that?
Well, yeah, and then the 3DS was a whole other thing too. But I'm saying like even the original DS lasted very long because it did so fucking well.
True. No reason to make a new console if your console's already doing well. Gives you time to actually develop a better console.
Yeah, I agree. At the end of the day, as long as if you can put the time into the R&D of whatever you end up doing down the road, then great. Because as long as you make a big leap in your technology, then it's worth it. Especially, again, like you're saying, if it's not really necessary in the first place, it's still... Even if it's behind, like let's be real, the normal Switch is kind of behind. No HDR, no 4K. The frame rates aren't great, and then
That's why I made OLED. A little bit better.
It's not much better. It's not
And
4K, not HDR. So I still stand by the fact that the OLED is like barely even a half step up. So, but some people like OLED screens enough to want to buy a whole system, so I get it. But it's not really much technical. There's barely any difference technologically speaking, other than the screen.
Oh, the screen looks so good though.
But no, as far as yeah, so I just hope the next thing they put out supports 4K for one. HDR would be really cool, even though my TV's all messed up with HDR, so I haven't been able to reliably use it lately. And then frame rates is a big thing, because I mean and just being able to handle more demanding games. That's just at the end of the day. That's if they can get there, then I think there's not really much more that would be. So that's where we're at really with PlayStation and Xbox. They're just like, all right, we've been able to do 4K, we've been able to do HDR. Let's just make bigger games and be able to handle more, you know. So yeah, I guess SSD would be a cool upgrade too, but. We'll see. At the end of the day, Nintendo's Nintendo. They can screw up however badly they want. People to still buy it.
Sure. That potion was worthless.
Try again.
Are you full?
No, but I probably should offload some stuff, and I just want to see if I can find this freaking strength thing.
Attack on Titan Final Season Part 3 just got announced.
Oh, it did? That's funny. Hey, no movie. Wait, are they still doing the movie?
No.
Was there never a movie?
No.
Okay. Fran's been talking about this like a lot lately, and I don't even know what's happening, so I'm barely remembering what he's saying.
I just think it's funny that they're doing a part 3 for a final season.
Final season.
Literally.
Alright, nothing. Let's sell stuff. Sell. Bye. Go. Alright.
Trace and boo.
For what? Did you bring up the sleeves again?
No. I told him.
Oh, for the Vita, yeah. It's not black. It's gross. White stuff is gross. Hear that, PS5? You're gross. Stand by that. You play cool things, but you're gross looking. And you will continue to get grosser looking as time goes on because you're white. Stop making white things, especially for fucking handhelds. That's just so, like, no. No white handhelds. That's just asking for everything to get... What I just read. Hold on a second. Damn it. Okay, that's fire. Okay. Got excited. I picked up a enchantment stone, and it was orange, which is what I need for it. It is orange, right? The one I'm looking for? Or am I just like a complete idiot? Yeah, it's like yellow. It's like a yellow square.
Jesus.
Don't want to fight. Ah, I switched weapons again. Help!
Just kill him.
I can't attack anything right now. I gotta switch weapons. I don't know how to switch weapons again.
Pause the game. Game controls.
There we go. I literally couldn't attack anything. I have 0 ammo because I still at all. Stop! I don't want to fight any more of you! You're stuck in that corner, so I can whack you. Oh.
I'm so thankful that this is a 3-pay-month schedule. Or a month. Yeah, no, that works. 3 paycheck month.
Yeah, my whole paycheck and then some, even with the raise, is going to suspend this drive.
Did your raise actually go through?
It did, yeah.
It's actually supposed to ask you that to see what would happen. What happened.
Yeah, no, I don't. And I'm thankful. If it wasn't for this, like, that would be some good money that I could finally have a little bit more than what I spend. It'd be great.
Means after the trip you can do a little bit of catching up, potentially.
Hopefully. I mean, I definitely have to catch up after Zero, but...
Oh, it's your own fault there.
But that was also, I mean, that wasn't even half of my refund. So, like...
What refund?
The refund I got that you did not get a refund.
Yeah, because I got screwed out of it.
Dude, I thought I was gonna, so... It's funny how, like, actually... And random guy also thought he was almost gonna be screwed out of one, too. But because of baby, he is not.
He can claim the baby.
I think I, like... Whatever, I don't really care enough.
No, you're doing fine. I'm checking your map.
More back there that I didn't explore.
No, you did it.
Maybe I had to go down more, and I didn't. I just turned around because there was a lot of enemies, and I decided to go left.
It was a dead end. I like how your stun is so long, but yet you just yeet right to them.
Yeah, they're the one reason I stun. Why would I not prioritize them? I wouldn't even use magic if it wasn't for these fucking guys that keep on running away from me.
Because you hate magic.
I like whacking things. I don't hate magic. I just like, I don't know. I think my default desire, even in Fantasy World, is just to not mess with magic much. I like enchanting stuff. Like fucking in Skyrim, I was like a master enchanter because I fucking love that shit. But spells, yeah, I don't mess with those.
I think in PvP, Brandon and I are gonna make a new character for and I think of PvP. In Elden Ring, we're gonna make a new character for PvPing. Yeah, see, it's all grayed out.
I'm not talking about down there. I'm talking about before I went over into this little side area.
And I think I might make my PvP class a mage. I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of fun messing around with that a little bit. Okay, yeah, I didn't finish exploring down here. It might be a dead end still here, but I did just turn around before I actually made sure. Okay, yeah, there's more. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Because this was like right after I got like totally like slopped up and I couldn't do it, so I was just like, I want to get out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Not a bad mojo in this area. Oh
Man, there's so much cleanup to do in Elden Ring.
I really don't think I'm gonna have a whole lot. I'm surprised you did. You kind of flew through it.
I honestly didn't have that many astral spirits to pay.
You keep on changing the name of it every time you talk about it.
The spirits. There wasn't actually many spirits I was missing. I was missing one legendary spirit. And only like 3 or 4 other ones, but I have the rest.
Yeah, honestly, most of them are from bosses, though. That's the thing, too. So I feel like they're probably one of the easier ones to not have a whole lot you need to do catch up with.
Talismans, though. Oh.
Yeah, talismans are really fucking
Talismans
cool
are
in the
gonna
game.
take me a while. Oh, you can... I don't know if I told you, or if you figured it out, but you can kill Gowry.
Yeah, I know.
Once...
It's not actually Gary, actually.
Yeah, so once you're done with this quest line.
Yeah.
Or her quest line.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a talisman from him.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I talked to her in the snowfield, so she should... next thing I gotta do is just meet her up at Tree.
Twice. Yeah, that's another quest line to do again. New Game Plus. It's hers. There's 2 different endings technically to it. Both drop different items.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice one.
Whee!
Yeah, there's a lot of quest lines I won't have to do in New Game Plus. I finished the Seed guy. He just disappears. The Deathler Seed.
Oh, they're not seeds. I was like, oh, neither? You already told me about that.
No, I did all the Deathler stuff, but he just gives you...
You still don't know, do you still know the whole deal with his stuff?
No.
Okay, I won't say anymore. But, yeah, I know he disappears.
You could say it. I mean, I'm done with everything. And I still don't know.
Well, I want to give a fair spoiler warning. Anybody who is playing Elden Ring does not want to know a spoiler. Tune out now just for a couple seconds here. He's Malekith.
Malekith?
He is the end boss of Farmazilla.
Of the game?
Pretty much. So he was like this old warrior that was used like the dark holy magic that all the gargoyles were created for to like just kill everything that like eats death, and he like would eat himself. But he is Malekith. He's the one whose armor I'm trying to get. But he's been disguised all the time. So when you fought him in the thing, that was a teaser to his boss fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then that's his first stage attack. He gets fucking crazy in his second stage. He is the most like, I'm more excited for fighting him than I am for anything.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Brandon fight him.
So, yeah, he is.
It was a cakewalk, actually.
He is.
It's funny.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's too bad. He's actually he's really easily parryable apparently, but I really suck at parries. So, no, but yeah, he's Malekith.
Huh. Huh. Okay.
And then yeah, when you just give him enough of the death root, he goes like he's like hungry for it again, and I don't know. That's as far as I know for like his story, but he yeah. So that's why people who accidentally kill him, you fight him in the sanctum, like they're fucked because you can't fight him after. That's why I told you, I'm like, don't go too crazy. Yeah.
I mean, what happens if you kill him? Does he drop anything?
I don't think so. I think it just fucks you out of like all this stuff.
A lot of stuff, too.
I feel like he probably would get his remembrance either way, though. Yeah, he has a really cool blade though that obviously Bubbles got because I saw it in his inventory. Has a really sick Ash of War.
Oh, you have his Ash of War.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a actually, so it's tied to the weapon, but he has an incantation that's the same thing as his Ash of War that you can get by itself.
That's another thing I gotta do is clean up and get all the Ash of Wars. Oh, that's gonna be a pain.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking Ash of Wars. There's also, though, at the same time, there's also a lot of duplicates of Ash of Wars I've noticed. So,
so that drop in more than one spot.
Yeah, so you might be more okay than you think. Oh yes! Oh, that's 3. Ah, fuck it. Wait, that's one I already had.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it. What's this?
It's not much better.
Boom. Alright, that's one. In the corner.
Yeah, spirits was the easy thing to clean up, so I'm like, I'm gonna do
there's
spirits
not
first.
a whole lot of them, luckily, so... I mean, there's a decent amount, but obviously, like, compared to, like, all the other collectibles that you can get in the game, there's not that many.
The fact that I was missing 3 or 4 made me feel good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not that many, all things considered, incantations. Sorceries, there's a decent amount, but...
Yeah, that's gonna be I mean, I'm already... The fact that I'm missing only 2 spirits makes me feel good, and they're the questline related ones.
Yeah. But yeah, ashes, there's a lot of ashes. And then God, yeah, like if you're going for like everything, then there's a fuck ton of armor. Actually, armor's not as bad.
Weapons.
But their drop rate is bad for their armor, which makes them worse than they should be. And then weapons, yeah, weapons are just like, yikes.
I'm glad I found a weapon I like. Actually, 2 weapons.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on my... I was messing with it for a while. There's certain bosses I think it benefits from for me to do power stancing on my sword, but there's other ones where I like... My playstyle still... I'm so slow that if I don't have some sort of shield for certain bosses, I'm just not meant to...
You're heavyweight?
Well, I'm great sword, so I have... The best I can do is medium, which is what I've been in the whole game. I can still roll out of the way, but the problem is that the amount of time... Even with my normal great swords, they still take... Sometimes there's so fast of enemies that I can get one attack off, then I have to start rolling it out of the way.
I mean, I'm medium.
I know, but you have your swords swing way faster than mine. That's what I'm saying.
But they do poke damage when I do a roll. If I do a roll into a hit, it pokes them. It doesn't do like any damage.
Yeah, even then, mine still is really slow. It's not about... I'm not saying rolling and attacking. I'm saying my problem is that it takes so long for me to swing that I don't always have the time to roll out of the way. So, and because of that, it helps me be able to take it. That's why it benefits to have the shield. You know, and sometimes obviously there's a lot of unblocking stuff, so then you just gotta go all the way. So there's always, for me, I've been a mix all the time. I had to immediately take care of it, so I wasn't fat rolling the whole game. But so I started off like literally spawned in the game as a fat roller, so so I had to immediately do something about that. That's why I put my first points I put into anything were endurance. So. Yeah.
Well, there's that. Probably a good spot for a break then. Alright guys, we'll be right back. More coming soon.